This is it, folks. One game to go in the Champions League group stage, and we're still in with a shout of reaching the next round. All we have to do is get a result at the Bernabeu. Hello there, everybody, and welcome. Tekrar hoş geldiniz. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Welcome to episode 34 of Breaking the Big Three. Possibly the biggest game yet. We've already had our biggest game against Real Madrid, which we won 4-1 at home. Now we're away. And this is the situation, just to remind you, and to bring you up to speed. We are currently second in the group, but it's all very tight. We're tied with Bayern on 9. They're ahead of us based on our head-to-head results. And then Shakhtar are on 8. So in this final round of matches, we are away to Real Madrid. That's a tough ask, although if you look at the table, you see they're winless so far in the group. They've got no chance of even getting to the Europa League. Shakhtar are home, though, to Bayern. So Shakhtar basically have to better our result against Real Madrid. If they lose, doesn't matter what happens in the Real Madrid game, we're through. But if they draw and we lose, we're still through because of the head-to-head. But if we lose and they win, it's Europa League for us. So it's going to be a tense 90 minutes. So here's the preview. You see Real Madrid, of course, are favourites as the home team. Although, look at their form. It's woeful. Whereas ours is excellent as we've won our last 5 games in a row. We're going with the 4-4-2 counter-attack. It didn't really work in the away leg to Bayern, but I made a couple of minor tweaks to get us more focused on a solid defence and transitioning to a quick attack when we get the chance. So we got Utku in goal, Ozan and Savic in the centre of defence, Escobar and Özgür in the full-back positions. Of course, who else but Evren and Holtman on the wings. We've got the Japanese, Wonderkid, Waco, and Samed Kilic in the middle of the park. We're going with 2 up top, so we've got Gustafsson playing a target man role. Murat had, yet again, he keeps doing this when I bring him into the team for a league game right ahead of a Champions League tie. He scores. He scored a brace in our last game. So he joins Gustafsson up front. And just a reminder before we start the match, please do hit that like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and a big thank you to all the people who have subscribed so far. I've added about 60 subscribers over the last few days, so that's great. Thank you very much to all of you. Team talk time. I'm just going to tell the team. Okay, I'll tell them it's a massive match for us. Pick up from where you left off last time. Good stuff. Wow, we're inside the massive Bernabeu Stadium. Real Madrid in their classic white kit. We're in our classic red and black. Let's see what we can do in this game. So, I'm going to keep telling the players to concentrate. Real Madrid looking nervous is their guy Sarr in defence, and they've got players looking complacent. That's good for us. We want a complacent Real Madrid team. Evren whips in a cross, but no one's there. It comes back to Waco. Ooh, just wide of the post, but I think the goalkeeper had that covered. But that's encouraging. That's encouraging. Escobar is looking nervous, and Soylu's looking nervous. They're going to have to get a grip on themselves. Just tell them to concentrate again. I'm happy with 0-0. I'm happy to have a boring game where it just passes by like this with not much happening. I know it doesn't make for great viewing for you guys, but this is all about the result as the rain starts to pour down in Madrid. Oh, they've hit the post. Ooh, we got lucky there. We got lucky there. Oh, corner. Holtman knocks it out to Samed, who's completely unmarked. Knocks it into Waco, and yes! We've scored at the Bernabeu. It's Savic. Get in. Oh, that's it. We're 1-0 up. This is... Oh. It's been disallowed. Again, how many times has that happened to me now? I've celebrated a goal and then realised it's been disallowed. Okay, never mind. Let's have a look at the latest scores elsewhere. Oh! Bayern are 1-0 up against Shakhtar. Thank you, Bayern. That's what we're looking for. Alright, for the second half, I've got to tell them I'm happy with your performance so far. That's what I'm going with. Let's start the second half. We must have rattled them with that goal that was disallowed. Certainly rattled me. Let's see what happens now. I shall pause before celebrating next time. Evren. Okay, but it's picked up by the defence, and Real Madrid are coming forward on the counter. Oh, good play by the defence there. They took control of the ball, and now it's back with our keeper. He's just taking his time. And, okay, it's a bit of a back and forth highlight. No one's really taking control of the game at the moment, but here come Real Madrid. Asensio, it comes out wide to Anderson, and the header from Williams goes wide. Thank you for that. Let's just remind the boys to concentrate. Okay, Kilic has picked up a knock. What's that about? We better check. Okay, Real Madrid, I think they've hit the crossbar. Deary me, but we're on the break now. Holtman knocks the ball out to Murat. Murat, you had a guy out on the right-hand flank there, Murat. What are you playing at? Let's check Samed Kilic's potential foot injury. I think we better take him off. So we're going to bring on Van de Ven. Just going to swap over Van de Ven and Waco, actually, because Waco is a little bit better at that ball-winning midfielder role. Okay, then we've reached the hour mark, and it's still 0-0. And now Evren Şengül's taken a knock. Lower leg injury. Oh, dearie me. Come on, Real Madrid are getting a bit dirty here, I think. So Fatih Turk comes on. He's a ready-made replacement. They haven't even got Ramos in the team, and they're just kicking at us. They've used all 3 subs, actually. I just noticed they used all their 3 subs at half-time. So again, it's quiet. Nothing's going on. We haven't had a shot on target yet. Real Madrid have had a lot of shots, but only 3 on target, so got to be happy with that. Come on, concentrate, boys. Concentrate. Oh, okay. Let me cancel that. Let's see this highlight. And then after this highlight, we'll make our final substitution and maybe some tactical tweaks to see out these final few minutes. Okay, it comes through to Poulsen. Poulsen just hits it at the keeper. And he had a man free in the middle. Okay, there's another highlight to look at. I think Real Madrid chasing the win now. It looks like it. We're going to have to make those tactical switches right after this. Oh, they hit the bar again. Oh, dearie me. How many times is that now in this match for Real Madrid? Dearie me. Right, Özgür, we're putting you on defend. Same for both fullbacks. The wingers are dropping back to support, which is more of a natural role for both of them. We're going to put you also on defend as the ball-winning midfielder. And we'll keep the attackers where they are, I guess. I'm going to make one final substitution. Who are we going to bring on? I'm going to bring on Antov. No-nonsense defensive centre-back. And we're going to go defensive. Let's just play around with the team instructions a bit. So we want to retain possession. We'll take off hit early crosses. Anything to just try and keep hold of the ball now. Going to waste time frequently. Let's drop the tempo down. We'll go with mixed passing. We don't want it too short. And we're going to stick to positions, be more disciplined, and hope that that works for this final 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought we were going to have a little Gencler attack before the tactics change is kicked in there, but no, it's a Real Madrid break. They're coming forward. It's Williams. Utku with the save. He did the old Schmeichel thing. He made himself big, and they couldn't get past him. So we're coming up to the 90th minute. Escobar knocks it in. Van de Ven, what's he going to do? Knocks it wide to Özgür. Good. Let's just keep the ball and don't take any risks here. Özgür's got it back to Van de Ven. Van de Ven misplaces it, but he's won it back. Ball over the top, which he shouldn't really be doing, but okay. Holtman's got it now. Is Holtman going to whip the cross in? Yes, and the keeper catches it. All right then. Well, that was good. We kept hold of the ball for a couple of minutes. Now we just have to watch out for Real Madrid coming forward here. I mean, Real Madrid have got nothing to play for except for pride. And come on, you know, Real Madrid's not a club based on pride. Oh my God, they've just scored. Okay, it looks like Shakhtar must have come back into it. I'm guessing by the fact that they're now listed on 9 points. Okay, then. Yeah, they've put us now on 9 points, but it looks like we're through. I think Shakhtar failed to beat our opponents. So what are we going to tell the team? You gave it your best effort. It was only 1-0. It was an injury time goal. So let's have a look. What does that mean for... Yes, there we go. Genclerbirligi have qualified for the first knockout round. If we just take a look at Group G, we'll see how that worked out. So yeah, in the end, both us and Shakhtar finished on 9 points, but we had the better of the head-to-head results. Shakhtar beat us 1-0 in Ukraine, and we beat them... What score did we beat them by? I've already forgotten. We beat them 2-0 at home, so that was the key result there. Whew, okay, well, not the most exciting match, but it was tense, and we've made it through. Let's just check in on the injuries. Okay, only a bruised ankle for Samet Kilic. That's fine. Evren Şengül, tight calf. So, okay, nothing too drastic. Fade to black, and we'll be right back for Boluspor. So, welcome back, everybody. Tekrar hoş geldiniz. Here we are back for a Super League game. This time, it's Boluspor. So, we are second in the league. See, there's quite a gap to Başakşehir here. They've opened up a 7-point gap at this early stage in the season. Boluspor, however, are right down at the bottom, only 10 points. So this should be a game that we can win, but, well, we'll see. We're going to our 4-3-3 with the defensive midfielder today. There's a couple of reasons for this. One is, although we're away, it is a weaker team, so I think we can go with the more attacking tactic. And also, the 4-4-2 doesn't work well against the smaller teams, so that's another reason not to use it. I'm not using the attacking midfielder, mainly because Evren picked up a knock in that last game. In fact, I'm going to take him out of the substitutes lineup even. It says he'll be back to full fitness very soon, but no point risking him in a game like this. And also, Masameng is out. He's going to be out for another 2 weeks, so there's no one who can really play in that role effectively. So we're going with this one. This is the lineup. Özku in goal. Claro and Antov come in at centre-back. One of our youngsters, Jakub Durman, gets the start at right-back. Yusuf at left-back, so it's quite a big change from the Real Madrid game, you can see already. We've got Ömer Korkmaz, another youngster, in the holding midfield role. Van de Gen and Samed in the centre. Fatih and Holtman. As Evren's out with his knock, as he said, and Murat up front. So let's see what these boys can do. So Boluspor going for a 4-1-4-1. So I think they're obviously going to sit back. So, but we normally play well with this tactic when teams sit back. So we'll be hoping for something good today. So we've been on a good run. Go out there and impress me, and I'll tell everyone I've got faith. They like to hear you've got faith. You've got to have faith, as George Michael used to say. I've left Ozan Kabak out. He's being rested. Okay, we can turn those off now. And let's get on with the game. Okay, we kick off in our black today. Boluspor, red and white. Boluspor promoted last season. And, yeah, they're struggling to adapt to life in the Super League, it would seem. Okay, then. Samet plays it through. Van de Gen knocks it out to Fatih. Is he going to get the cross in? Yes, he is. And Holtman scores. We're back to normal after that little trip off to Madrid where we were up against it. Now it's back to normal life in the Super League. This is what we do when we play at our best. So yeah, Fatih, good control there. Takes 2 defenders out of the game, and then Holtman's just got a header at the far post. Lovely stuff. Happy with that. Great start. We'll encourage them to do even better from there. New highlight then. The rain started to come down in Bolu. But we've got the ball. Yes, Jakub Durman tries to play a long one through that. Nearly worked, but Fatih's won it. Murat to Holtman. Ooh, nice attempt. You can see what he was thinking there, but just a bit too close to the defender. But we've picked it up again. Samed knocks it through to Murat. Murat holds off his man. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And eventually we get the goal. Wow. Murat just held off the defenders. 2 shots blocked by the keeper, but eventually it fell to Samed. Just have a look at that again. So Samed, he keeps his run going, so that's great to see. So Murat, sorry, it was Fatih with the follow-up. And then Samed, who continued his run after setting that attacking play up. So good stuff from him. That's where he really excels in that Mazala role. So 2-0, we're cruising. Boluspor have only mustered 1 shot so far, and here we are with a corner. Murat has it, and again, the keeper couldn't hold on to it. Samed's there just to tap it in, but no, don't get too excited. He was actually offside. Okay then, Holtman plays it through to Murat. Is he going to do better this time? No, another wayward shot. We're giving Murat the game time, but he's a bit patchy, he's inconsistent. He has good games and he has games where he's very quiet. He has games where he just misses every chance that comes his way, and he is looking complacent at times, so we'll have to think about subbing him. There we go. Antov with the goal. The centre-back coming up for the corner. Nice strike. There was an in-swinger from Holtman. And, yeah, Antov was just unmarked from the edge of the 6-yard box. Whacks it in. So we're going to go in at half-time. 3-0 up. A nice, easy win. Boluspor are showing us why they're bottom of the league. And we're showing them why we're the defending champions. So I am just going to tell them, okay, I'm very happy with how it's going, but I need to tell Murat Soylu that I am not happy. Now he's a bit fired up. Hopefully we're going to see evidence of that in the second half. Bolu is a very nice place. I've passed through there many times. It's on the road from Ankara to Istanbul, and it's usually where people have their rest stops. Nice place to go and get some grilled meatballs and kebabs and things like that, but we're not interested in any of that today. We've just come here for the win, for the 3 points. But Boluspor, ooh, dearie me, they have a very bright start to the second half. Not too impressed with our defending there. I better remind the boys to concentrate. Right, we've got the throw in. Claro to Van de Gen. Van de Gen gets it to Omer Korkmaz, and it falls to Jakob Durman, and I think he's just got his first goal for the club. Good, that took a deflection, but they're not classifying it as an own goal. So good play from Van de Gen. Omer Korkmaz's shot is blocked. Durman's, just hit the defender's legs, bounced in front of the keeper. The keeper probably should have done better, but that's better. 4-1 up. I'll still be telling them to concentrate, though. And now we'll be looking for some substitutions. Omer Korkmaz and Jakob Durman, the youngsters, are running on empty a little bit, so we'll bring on Gökhan Gül. This is one of those rare occasions when the substitutes are actually going to strengthen up the team, and Hüseyin Güneş can come in as well. Okay, Boluspor they had got that early goal, but that was it. They haven't been able to capitalise on that at all, thankfully. And we should just be able to see this out. Oh, 5-1 now. Fatih from the penalty spot. Got it in. Little clap of the hands there. Not sure what that's about. But let's have a look there. Yeah, Samed knocks it back to Fatih. Nicely worked corner. Okay, we've given Murat Soylu enough time to do something, and he's failed to do it. Oh, but we've just been given a penalty. I'm just going to make a substitution, actually. Gustafsson, let's get you on there, son. Okay, who's taking the penalty? It's Samed Kilic for his hat-trick. And he's done it. There we go. Bossing the midfield. Bossing the midfield. 6-1. Well, I was expecting to win this game, but not by this much. We'll still proceed with the tactical change. Thank you very much. See if Gustafsson can add a 7th for us. But looks like the game's just going to peter out from here. This is probably going to be the final highlight. Boluspor, they must just be praying for the whistle to go. Yeah, we're not really pressing them much at the moment. We've got our minds on going off up the mountains for a mixed grill, I think. Okay, there we go. A 6-1 win. Like I said, I was not expecting to win 6-1, but I'll tell them I'm happy with the result and the way they played, even though we have a couple of complacent people out there. Never mind. No need to make a fuss over them. So let's have a look at the table. Obviously, we won't be able to catch Başakşehir just yet, but let's have a look how it goes so far. So 4 points. Başakşehir are still to play. Not sure when the draw for the UEFA Champions League is, but I will update you on that in future episodes, of course. As for the next episode, that's going to be my 100 subscriber special Turkish episode. So, had a couple of people say in the comments, Trabzonspor and Osmanlıspor, so might be one of those. It might then be a couple of days before I get to that, because there's this winter break to go through and the transfer dealings and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be a one-off episode, and then we're probably going to come back somewhere here for the continuation of the Champions League campaign. We'll see who we get and whether we're home or away first. We'll probably be home first, I would imagine, as we went through in second. That could be an episode there. The second leg of our Champions League plus Başakşehir, if they're still up at the top, they probably will be. So that could be quite an episode. You do have another day or so to let me know in the comments what episode you would like to see for the Turkish special bölüm. Arkadaşlar hangi takım görmek istersiniz Türkçe bölümünde? Osmanlıspor mu, Trabzonspor mu ya da Malatyaspor belki olabilir. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer. I'll see you again soon.